Hi, I'm Stephanie Contra O'Hara, owner of WellMinded Counseling, and I'm about to interview Angela Franke, licensed professional counselor. Angela, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Franke, and I'm a LPC.
Okay, well, we will start right away with the interview questions. So, what helped you decide to become a therapist?
I had decided at about 16 years of age that this was my career path. And I think it came from just having a real fascination with people and in terms of how they view themselves and the world around them, and the connection that that plays with the life circumstances that they find themselves presently in. The process of therapy is about uncovering basic core beliefs that have most often developed unconsciously, oftentimes beginning early in childhood, and with our primary care providers. And it just can set the whole landscape for what in many aspects, what our life looks like. And I find that really fascinating.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing. What is your general philosophy and approach to helping? Do you find yourself to be more directive or guiding?
Um, I certainly use a directive and a non-directive or guiding approach, but I would say that I tend to favor a direct approach. My reasoning for that is individuals come to therapy because they're struggling in certain aspects of their lives, and they're needing some direction. And if they already had the insight and the knowledge to fix those problems, they probably wouldn't need therapy in the first place. And the truth is that life gets messy. We live in a stressful world during stressful times. And we grow up, and we're in school for 12 years of our lives. We learn things like math and science and reading, but we never learn how to manage the emotional and relationship landscapes of life that inevitably come up. And so I think we're ill-equipped to manage and solve problems of this nature. So a directive approach makes sense to me.
Okay, thank you. What do you think is a strength that you have that makes you different from other therapists?
I guess I would say at this point in my career, my strength probably lies in the longevity of my career in this profession. I've been working in this field for over 25 years, and I've worked with just a variety of different populations and individuals with diverse backgrounds. And so, with that, I've worked with individuals that have presented with just a variety or a multitude of different presenting problems and concerns. So I feel fairly adequate at addressing many different issues that people present with.
Okay, thank you. What makes you passionate about helping people through their issues?
I would say what I, feel the most fulfillment or passion about in this field is um, helping somebody or assisting them to get to the point to where um, they are moving from, because so often all of us tend to kind of reside in a victim stance with life, and adopt a little bit of a victim identity. And when I can help people recognize their own inner strengths and gain a sense of hope and empowerment over their lives to act and to change, I find that incredibly rewarding.
Okay, awesome. All right, so our final question is, what is your go-to self-care?
Um, I probably have two that I have used historically over the years. One is exercise, and there is certainly a lot of research out there, empirical research and data that shows that physical exercise can really impact the brain chemistry, and it's shown to reduce depression and anxiety. And I would certainly say for myself, I believe that holds true. So exercise is important. And the other one is meditation. And I don't do this quite as often as I would like myself to do, but that is also something that really I find very helpful in just kind of taking myself out of my emotional state at the time, and just becoming more centered and conscious.
Okay, awesome. I love both of those self-care techniques myself as well. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next week with the next interview.